Pre-game show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. We are here for Game 3 of the conference finals, and the excitement is all around us. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille is here. And
I'm bouncing.
You are bouncing. Kenny is bouncing. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Taking a look at the 76ers, they're enjoying a terrific postseason run. Only one loss so far. A definite title contender, but they're just taking it one game at a time. These guys have to feel pretty good splitting games 1 and 2. Now at home and somewhat in control of the series at this point. Kenny, how important is it now for them to take game 3?
A loss negates everything that they worked for in the first 2 games. So they can't have that happen tonight. They have to set the tone for the rest of the series.
Whoever wins this game jumps into the driver's seat of this series. Home crowd's going to be hype. I can hear the crowd behind us now. It's about to be crazy. Got to win this game and take this lead, baby.
Well, just about time to start this one. We send it down to Kevin Harlan.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. The Boston Celtics have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the 76ers? The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
And it's Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's a tie series right now. This game very important indeed. 2K Sports brings you the NBA playoffs with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers. Look at Philadelphia. They managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
You know, anytime you're going on the road, the first 2 games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Boston. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're at the backcourt. Bulldozer is out there with Ayton. And it's Little in at the 3. Now here's Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. It's tipped, but they'll get another chance. Embiid, no good. Here's the machine, guarded by Jackson. Brown outside. And the pass to Williamson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
A deep shot specialist. Booker with the silky smooth release.
They get it back. Ayton. And the rejection by Embiid. And Simmons kicks to Booker. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 6 points for Devin Booker.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Right, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
It's Brown with the drive.
Kev, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Rose dishes to Simmons. Jackson looking around. On the wing, Booker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Ben Simmons third.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
On kicks to Ayton. He dishes it to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, has a man in his grill, and it doesn't bother Kyrie Irving at all. He performs under duress consistently.
Outside Rose. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Rose kicks to Jackson. Misses the three. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 2.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Now here's Simmons. On the wing, Booker lets the three fly, and it's Ayton with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Simmons with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Booker against Brown. And Booker kicks to Jackson. For 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, you have to expand your game if you're going to be effective in the NBA. And Mr. Jackson knocking down the triple. Okay.
Passes it to Ayton. Dishes to Irving. Over in the corner, Brown. 6 to shoot. It's to Ayton. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And David Aldridge spoke with Brad Stevens. David?
He said obviously they need to retake home court advantage. And that's what makes tonight's game absolutely critical. He told me the guys understand what we have to do. We're determined to recapture the edge we earned during the regular season. Kevin, it's easy to see why this is such an important game for them. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Embiid. And he uses the glass on the way up.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Irving with it. Over Rose. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The 76ers leading by 5. Simmons finds Jackson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Rose against Irving. Shot to stop the run. Second chance shot. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Rose against Irving. Rose kicks to Jackson. Simmons left side. Inside. Rose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, what a roller coaster career it has been for Derrick Rose. One-time league MVP, now just trying to fit in with the rest of his guys. This is not an easy transition.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw, good. Rose. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for the Machine. And Rose drops them both.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Irving against Rose. Irving kicks to Brown. Boston needs to get off a shot. And a deep three from Irving. Goes back up. Ayton. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Jackson. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Holiday looking over the floor. Kicks to Horford. Brown outside. To the middle. Shoots in deep. Holiday gets the bucket.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Derek Favors checked in for Rose. And Robert Covington subbed in for Josh Jackson. Simmons on the wing, guarded by Horford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable talent who has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the strike. Celtics trail by 9. Irving looking for an opening. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA. And Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
Both free throws good for Irving. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They lead by 7. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And when you protect the rim like they did in that one, it has a tremendous impact.
Well, I don't think there's any question when you're playing that strong a defense, it's going to have an effect on your opponent. And it seemed like they were getting their hands up on the majority of shots.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
That one is no good. The 76ers leading by 6. Booker against Holiday. The drive by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Second, Joel Embiid. And, of course, DeAndre Ayton.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Horford the pass to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. To the inside, Embiid. And Favors kicks to Covington. Outside, Simmons. Lock at 6. Irving against Covington. With 3, Booker. And shot off. Holiday with the defensive effort. Brown against Covington. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ayton on the inbound. And it's blocked by Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Holiday finds Horford. Nobody near Irving. And again, Boston with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Simmons dishes to Booker. Here's Embiid, and the jumper falls for him. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Simmons against Irving. Wants to get it to Brown and does. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And Booker kicks to Simmons. Here's Favors. Pass to Covington. Now here's Embiid. Covered by Irving. And the dunk by Embiid.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player. You pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup. Yeah,
maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Embiid. Jackson comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Rose in for Simmons. Here's Williamson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Whitney. He kicks to Holiday. 6 to shoot. To the wing right side. To the middle. And the dunk by Horford.
I'll tell you, Al Horford, low post position leaves, no doubt.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jackson's got 9.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
And there's the pass to Whitney. Here's Williamson to the paint. The Celtics working the ball around now. Over Favors. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50% from the field in this period.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. .146 left to play in the first quarter. Covington against Whitney. Covington's shot is off.
Gets it to very close range, but there was no way the defense going to back off and give him that layup.
Favors with the rebound. So Favors will bring it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game.
Well, Kevin, no one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Here's Whitney. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Makes it off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Dedmon. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That is his first foul of the game. Up top, Dedmon.
Well, this is why you have to respect Al Horford, right? He has an ability to alter shots with that length.
And stolen by Dedmon. Poke loose. Whitney against Jackson. It's Covington on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And Boston with the rebound. To the inside. Little. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Holiday. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable getting into their heads just a bit.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Bulldozer is out there with Horford. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Jaylen Brown and Whitney.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Now here's Rose. Down low, Jackson. Another shot. The kick out to Rose. Favors in the post. Working on Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, just excellent use of the shot bait, Kevin. Derek Favors has put a lot of work into this. He's become very effective getting the guy to commit.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, I think, Kevin, most people would say Derek Favors a throwback big man, right? The guy wants to be effective at posting up, but he can shoot the face-up jump shot as well.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. This ball movement by Boston. And Holiday kicks to Horford. Stolen by Jackson. Passes to Covington. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Covington's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
Williamson. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right side Rose, and stolen by Horford. Outside Holiday. On target from 13 feet.
Yeah, the defense not closing out in time. He's too quick and too good to miss many of those.
Rose kicks to Dedmon. Back to Rose. Pass to Covington. Lets the three fly. Outside for Jackson. Dedmon with it. Brown on him. Shot clock at 5. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Outside Rose. Tries again. Favors trying to break free. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You can see the athleticism and toughness. Rose becoming exponentially more dangerous the closer he gets to the rim.
Williamson, the pass to Brown. Takes it to Holiday. Now the dish to Horford. Over Dedmon. And that one hits back iron. The 76ers leading by 9. Rose in the post. Guarded by Holiday. Rose passes to Dedmon. Back to Rose. Covington against Brown. Lets it go with the 3. Covington's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
For Boston, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rose kicks to Favors. Now Rose. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Favors. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Williamson. Here's the pass to Wick. Out to the right wing. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Boston. No good that time either.
I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
Jackson against Whitney, and the basket by Jackson.
Well, if you can be efficient, you want to work that mid-range jumper into your game. Josh Jackson does it there.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Devin Booker comes in for Josh Jackson. And it's Ben Simmons in for Rose. Now, here is Irving. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Don't melt under pressure. Embrace the tough shots. Kyrie Irving doing it.
Simmons finds Booker. At the top of the key, Embiid. In the corner, Simmons with it. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. No good from Booker.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one drops for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Simmons left side, puts it up from 15, off the left rim and out, and stolen by Favors. Embiid, no good.
Boy, terrific defense to impact the shot, not giving him any space at all.
Here's Little, off target with his three.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
They grab their own miss. Embiid, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Horford high post. Down low, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
You know, Kev, this in part is why Al Horford is seen as such a terrific leader. His willingness to pass the basketball, to play unselfishly.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Over Irving. And it falls over the rim and in. And it's 8 points for Devin Booker.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Irving passes to Horford. To the middle. Reverse. Count it. And the Philadelphia lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Irving.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. To the middle. Here's Simmons. It's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's the machine, defended by Covington. Here's Little. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. He dishes it to Holiday. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Booker against Irving. Outside Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
The tray. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first. He hasn't had one since.
Irving against Booker. Passes it to Horford. Holiday left side. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker against Holiday. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Covington kicks to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Oh, you love to see Favors get high for the slam. What an impressive vertical with that size.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And some changes here for the 76ers. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Jackson in for Robert Covington. And then for Boston, the Bulldozer comes in for Al Horford. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Drew Holiday. The Celtics have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. First one falls for him. one falls, so he hits both of them.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And Simmons kicks to Booker. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Simmons, and again, it's Philadelphia.
And really with Simmons, the guy just has everything, including the soft mid-range jump shot.
Simmons against Irving. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Pass to Simmons, and stolen by Irving. To the paint, here's Williamson, and the rejection by Embiid. And he recovers it. Brown, good.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Booker outside. He kicks to Simmons. Over Irving. No good from Simmons. Celtics trail by 5. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for the Machine.
Exactly the shot they were looking for on that possession. The easy one down low.
And here's Booker from the arc. Good on the triple.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Little passes to Irving. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. To the inside. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
That's good from Booker on the assist by Simmons. And now an 8-point 76ers lead. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The pass to Little. Shot from 16, and the jumper is good. The Machine's got 6 in the quarter.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. Here's Simmons. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And it's 6 points for Ben Simmons.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
Moving against Simmons. Here is Irving. 18 points for him. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Celtics with possession here. With 1 on the clock, and Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's special.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie. What got you going in the first?
My teammates were just finding me, setting good screen, and just stay aggressive, not only for myself, but for them. We're kind of in a hole in the first quarter, kind of sluggish, came out in the second quarter, kind of sluggish, but just got to pick it up on the defensive end. That's where it starts.
Kyrie, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Checking out the 76ers. This could be the pivotal game in this series, and they're playing like it. They may not be running away with it just yet, but you could just sense in the first half how focused they are on grabbing that 2-1 lead. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, the one thing we already know, Devin Booker can score. And what I'm seeing now is he's able to lead. The offense goes through him. He controls the pace, and he makes tons of great decisions. Terrific catalyst for them in the first half.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, you want to try to hold your opponent under 50% shooting. That has not happened. Defensively, they're allowing way too many good looks. They need to do a better job of shutting down the lane, as well as closing out on shooters.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
Well, didn't you get the sense, Greg, that this entire team fed off his energy? His remarkable effort on the defensive end really triggered this group.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Simmons is out there with Booker. Then there's Favors. Then it's Josh Jackson. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Here's Ayton after Josh Jackson's bucket. Passes it to Little. Inside. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 6 points.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Booker outside. Over Irving. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Around the pass to Williamson. Irving up top. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Well, Irving has been in attack mode all night. This guy is comfortable from any spot on the floor.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Outside Irving. It's deflected. And it's Brown missing. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Here's Williamson to the left side wing. Here's the machine, guarded by Jackson. Here's Little. And the shot goes in. He's got 10.
Great beginning to this second half. Now 3 for 4 from the field.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Simmons against Irving. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Celtics trail by 8. Irving passes to Williamson. Kicks it to Ayton. Here's the machine, guarded by Jackson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Celtics have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. that one falls, so he hits both of them. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Simmons against Irving. The rebound by the Celtics. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Williamson. He's covered by Favors. Williamson, the pass to Ayton. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Favors. In the corner, Simmons with it. Booker looking around from 15 feet away, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's Brown missing.
Man, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Outside Jackson. Simmons on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics trail by 6. And Ben Simmons picks up a foul. That's his third foul of the game. Brown right side. Here's Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Here's Simmons. Simmons missing again. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And that one's good. Williamson.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Simmons against Irving. Simmons finds Embiid. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought. The rebound by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
That ties it up. The Bulldozers got 8 points. And it's the 76ers with the ball. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
You can see the connection Josh Jackson has with his guys. So precise, finishing that alley-oop. Nice.
Irving passes to Williamson. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by Embiid. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
And the 76ers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
I'll tell you, that's aggressive passing. Threading it down low and setting up the bucket inside. Really nice.
Pass to Irving. No good on that one. Nice D from Rose. The 76ers lead. Inside, Booker. There's Embiid. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Well, you better be more physical on the glass because they wanted that rebound more than that, plain and simple.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. And that's now 25 points for Kyrie Irving.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Simmons. And that one goes long.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
Holiday goes in. That gives them the lead. Holiday's got 6 points.
Well, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Rose kicks to Booker. Simmons on the wing. out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Fourth, Ben Simmons.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Rose against Irving. The pass to Whitman. The kick out to Holiday.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
The Celtics have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Rose against Irving. Here's Simmons. A beautiful reverse layup. Simmons got 14 points.
You guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Now here's Irving. 25 points in the game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 3. Whitney against Simmons. Booker, right side. He gets that one. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Here's Whitney. Back to Holiday. Down low. Here's Irving. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics. Now the 76ers with it. Rose with the ball. Booker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. Here's Embiid. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Holiday dishes to Ayton.
Well, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
free throw drops for Ayton.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Embiid. Favors comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Jackson in for Booker. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Some changes for Boston. The bulldozer comes in for Ayton. And the machine subbed in for Irving. The 76ers trail by 3. Rose passes to Dedmon. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Here's Jackson. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. It's Covington on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. For the tie. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Whitney. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 76ers again can't hit it. Boston leading by 3. Here's Little. And it's rebounded by Covington.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Rebounded by Jackson. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Rose. Over Williamson. And it's Rose missing.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Here's Williamson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
On the free throw, no good. So Favors will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Jackson, Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wasted no time on that one. The Bulldozers got 12.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rose can't hit.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backdoor.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Now here's Jackson. He's got 15. Now Covington. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. From deep three-point range, Jackson misses. Outside Holiday. Shoots over Covington. Off the mark. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Boston. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Boston, Horford is out there with the bulldozer. Then it's the machine. Then it's Holiday and Whitney. Whitney with, he's covered by Favors. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
One shot, gentlemen.
The 76ers trail by 10. Outside Rose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Holiday.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
And he makes the first. And Rose drops them both. Boston leading by 8. This is it to Little. Back to Holiday. Eyes a 3. And there's the foul. It's on the bulldozer. That's foul number 2 for him. And for the 76ers, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Rose kicks to Favors. Jackson passes to Dedmon. And the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Boston on D. Here's Covington. To the left wing. Just 3 to shoot. Pulls up from the corner. Rose, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Little passes to Holiday. Here's Whitney, defended by Covington. Here's Williamson, and he goes in for the dunk.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Great teamwork. That's something you develop by practicing it over and over again.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the basket by Boston. And Dedmon throws it down.
And if that doesn't get too fired up, guys, nothing will.
Right, just at the top of the order. Now some high-flying annex to nail the deficit.
And an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
A nice shot by Whitney.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you've got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Now here's Rose. Now here's Covington. Back to Rose. Shoots over Whitney. Rose, no good.
You know, he's working on his inside game, but clearly there's still a little more work to do.
Here's Little. It's to Williamson. Over Dedmon. And it's Williamson missing. The 76ers trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Rose against Howard. And they pick up 2.
Boy, Favors has been efficient in the paint throughout his career. This guy is so crafty at getting excellent position.
Jackson against Whitney. Pass to Little. Tries it from 19 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
Covington wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Celtics leading by 6. Holiday, the pass to Witt. Here's Williamson. And here's Whitney. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, my goodness. That is how to attack the rim. Don't give the defense time to react. That's beautiful.
Rose against Holiday. Rose, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
And stolen by Horford. Here's Williamson. Dedmon defended. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to get crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Whitney against Jackson. Outside Rose. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Devin Booker comes in for Josh Jackson. And Simmons subbed in for Derrick Rose. Simmons feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Covington. On deep. Rebound by the Celtics.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Yeah, that zip code might extend beyond his range. My goodness, let's take a better shot next time.
Now here is Holiday. And it's blocked by Simmons.
And don't forget about the long reach that Simmons possesses. He uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with blocks like that.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Devin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And it's blocked.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Aiden can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
Now here's Simmons. Outside Favors. Covington against Brown. It's stolen by Brown. Goes up. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, how
How about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Booker the bounce pass. Here's Simmons, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Favors against Holiday. He feeds it to Horford. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
What's up?
Well, there's so much to like about Al Horford's game, right? He's a superb shooter. He's an excellent passer, very high basketball IQ. What's not to like, Kevin?
Booker finds Simmons. Over Irving. That one wide left.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
No, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Now here's Booker. Simmons on the wing, covered by Irving. Lets a floater go, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Boston.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. So skilled at making the D feel nervous when he has to rock.
Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Horford high post. Inside, here's Ayton. The kick out to Irving. Now the pass to Horford. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. The second chance effort. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Boy, a little too casual on the layup. Temporary loss of focus. Not good.
Pass to Covington from past the arc. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics leading by 13. Brown wide open. He fires. It's good from long range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Simmons against Irving. Fade away. Count that bucket. And that's 20 points for Ben Simmons.
And Simmons is a purebred scorer, a dominant offensive talent who can score in so many ways.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And guys, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. Now, here is Irving. Brown outside. Rose against Irving. Clock at 6. Bucket is good. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
Now here's Simmons. 3 on 3. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Booker in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
To Williamson to the middle. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Jackson kicks to Booker. Dishes to Rose. Outside Jackson. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Now here's Ayton. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williamson, the pass to Brown. Ayton kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
Look, as you see it so often, Kyrie Irving's speed makes him easy to foul.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Rose looking around, kicks to Booker. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Austin with the ball. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Shot clock at 6. Irving way outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for the Celtics.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did. And I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group. And that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Count it.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
It was amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates that did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but 1 man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.